Vanessa, good afternoon to you. The judge has acted quickly in this, handing down judgment just a day after closing arguments.
Indeed, Natasha, from the onset, the trial judge, President John Hlope, said that he wanted this matter to be concluded by as early as the 10th of March. Today is indeed the 10th of March, and in just over an hour or so, he delivered judgment on the woman accused, now convicted of having snatched Zephany Nurse from her mother's bedside when she was just 3 days old from the Groote Hospital here in Cape Town. In his judgment, Judge Hlope rejected the evidence of the accused, who claims up until this point that she bought the child from an unknown woman who handed the child over to her at the train station in Wynberg, paying a sum of 3,000 rand. The judge says that he rejects this evidence with a contempt which it deserves, saying that it does not take a rocket scientist to know that in South Africa a baby cannot be bought. Judge Hlope also further went on to say that he accepted as credible all the witnesses of the state, 9 witnesses in total, starting off with the biological mother of Zephany Nurse, that was Celeste Nurse, followed then by Mornay, the biological father. Also, 2 Home Affairs officials who testified about a birth certificate registered for Zephany Nurse under her new name, and then also, not least, the evidence of Mrs. Pitt, Shireen Pitt, who was indeed a key state witness. Mrs. Pitt was the one who pointed the accused out in an ID parade last year, also giving a description to police all those years ago in the hospital, claiming that this was indeed the woman who she believed tried to steal her own baby hours before Zephany went missing. Now, the judge spoke highly of Mrs. Pitt in his judgment, saying that it's remarkable that she could remember, but also that the reason why he believes her is because this woman believes that the accused, the convicted, now tried to steal her own baby. So a judgment in this matter concluded. Arguments, obviously, at the end of judgment about whether the woman's bail would indeed be extended. The defence's submission that she needs to be taking medication, etc., shut down by the state, saying that she will be able to access sufficient health care, etc., when she is in custody. Calling her is State Prosecutor Zephany Nurse, calling her indeed a danger to society. Well, Judge John Hlope agreed not to extend the accused's bail. The convicted woman will now be held in custody until sentencing procedures start on the 30th of May. We spoke to the NPA spokesperson earlier as well, Eric Ntabazalila, saying that they do believe, the state believes, that justice has prevailed in this matter, and because it was a long, drawn out and painful 19 years almost for the Nurse family, that the state does believe that justice has indeed prevailed in this case. It was quite a media scramble outside court here, Natasha, early on, us trying to speak to the biological parents of Zephany Nurse, that's Celeste and Mornay Nurse, clearly too emotional to say much to the media, saying that Mornay saying that he had spoken to us all week. We've also tried to contact him later, saying that his family and himself will be going away for a while, and they'll speak to us when they've had time to gather their thoughts. Earlier this morning, the accused and her husband also spoke to the SABC, telling us that up until this point, she maintains she did not kidnap the child.
All right, Vanessa, thank you very much for that update. Vanessa Poonah live from the Western Cape High Court.